Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we are going to present about from ore to jewelry, the fascinating journey of metal in the metal jewelry industry for Physics 351. Before we start, let's take a look about our group members. So first is me, Muhammad Aiman Hakim. Next is Muhammad Aiman Amin. And other one is Muhammad Azib Shami. We're going through next is Safra Alisha. And the last one is Naidul Aisha. These are our list of content for our presentations. Before we dig in more about jewelry and ore, let's take a look about introductions of jewelry and ore. So, as we know, jewelry has been used by humans for thousands of years as a form of decorations, symbol of cultural identity, and representations of wealth and status. Throughout history, metals such as gold, silver, and platinum has been especially valued because of their beauty, durability, and rarity. However, these metals are rarely found in their pure form in nature. Instead, they exist deep beneath the Earth's surface as a mineral ores, whereas they are chemically combined with other elements. An ore is a naturally occurring solid material that contains valuable metals in sufficient amount to be extracted. To obtain usable metals, these ores must first be mined from the ground and processed through various physical and chemical methods. As a result, the type, quality, and values of jewelry are strongly influenced by the availability, purity, and processing of these ores. Next, let's get to know about histories about ore and jewelry. So, first, we start with ancient beginning. As we know, jewelry has been part of human life for thousands of years. Early jewelry first appeared in prehistoric societies, especially in places like Iran and Mediterranean. At that time, people used simple natural materials such as stones and shells to make the jewelry. These pieces these pieces were not only decorative but were also used as amulets and symbols of spiritual belief. Next, we're going to stars of evaluations. As humans learned to work with metal, jewelry began to evolve. People started extracting metals from ores, shaping them into jewelry. Metals like gold, silver, and copper became popular because they were easy to shape and polish. Later, platinum was used because of its strength, durability. This development made jewelry more valuable and more detailed over time. After that, we're going to look about modern century. As time goes by, the style of jewelry is developed more and more, since it's continued to change from elaborate veteran pieces to art Nouveau's organic form and Art Deco's geometric design. As now today, the jewelry blends historical inspirations with modern creativity and technologies, with certified gemstone becoming important for buyers. These are include in trending of jewelry to make buyers really like to wear them. As you can see, there's a sample with before and now jewelries.
Next, I will explain the application and real-life example. The first one is gold. Gold is a very soft metal in its natural form and usually needs to be mixed with other metals. The properties will change, make it harder to resist stretches and make it strong enough to wear. While copper creates its rose gold, and nickel or platinum produce a white gold. Gold carats using to measure the proportion of pure gold mixed with other metal alloys in the final metal. So, because of this requirement, gold items are available in different levels of purity, known as carats or CT. The real-life example from gold is wedding rings, necklaces, and bracelets. Other than that is silver. Silver has been used for jewelry since prehistoric times. Sterling silver is at least 92.5% pure, a white-gray metal that is more affordable than gold. But due to its softness and reactivity, it is not ideal for everyday wear. The example is silver necklaces, earrings, and pendants. Next, alloy metals such as copper, silver, or platinum with gold or silver significantly enhances their properties, making them ideal for crafting durable and versatile jewelries. For instance, adding harder metal like copper increases resistance to wear and perfect for everyday wear. Alloy has spectrum of color and it is easy to shape into designs and affordable compared to gold and silver. Some of the real-life example is bangles, handmade crafts, and decorative items. Lastly is diamond. Diamond is a natural form of carbon. It is the hardest natural substance on Earth. Usually, diamonds are found in kimberlite and lamproite rocks deep inside the Earth. People chose diamond as jewelry because of its long lasting that make it suitable for daily wear. The example is engagement rings and luxury accessories.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. The journey of metals from the earth to a polished piece of jewelry has undergone a massive transformation in the last few years. Okay, let me break it down for you. We look at advances and innovation. Number one, we have exploration and extraction. We got AI-driven exploration and biology. What is AI-driven exploration, right? So, in the past, mining rely on the large-scale oil extraction. Modern advances focus on precision and minimizing environmental footprints. Okay, for example, AI-driven exploration. Companies nowadays use machine learning to analyze satellite imagery and geological data to predicting where the metal deposits are located and pinpoint accuracy. This reduces the need for explanatory digging like we used back in the days. That is so cool, right? So what is bioleaching? Okay, bioleaching, instead of using toxic chemicals to separate the gold from the ore, next innovation use the extremophile bacteria, which is it eats the rock, naturally releasing the gold from the rock. So this process is far cleaner than traditional smelting. Okay, we move on to number 2, refining and recycling. We got urban mining and blockchain. So it is advanced hydrometallurgical processes that now allow for recovery 99.9% pure gold and silver from old phones, motherboards, smartphones, laptop. This recycled gold now accounts for significant portion for luxury jewelry production. Blockchain is a combat conflict material. The industry has adopted the blockchain ledger, like the gold bar integrity project. Okay, number 3, design and manufacturing. We have generative AI design and robotic polishing. Okay, so designers nowadays are using Altition, which is the tools that are very specialized to generate thousands of complex organic design variation in seconds, which are then refined by human master goldsmith. For robotic polishing, it's using high precision laser that allow for joining of delicate metals without heat damage that can broke the jewelry. Meanwhile, robotic arm perform the tedious initial polishing, ensuring a perfect finishing every time. So this new innovation is very good at producing a high product of jewelry. Thank you.
So now we impart advantage when using materials in jewelry industry. So for example, we use nickel chromium alloy in the jewelry industry. We can see it causes of high corrosion resistant in body fluids, which is nickel chromium alloy show excellent resistant to corrosion when exposed to body fluids such as sweat and tears. And increased sodium chloride and glucose level do not reduce its corrosion resistance, which is make and help the material of jewelry still high quality. And next, suitable for long-term skin contact. That means the alloy remains stable when in prolonged contact with human skin. And this makes it suitable for daily wear jewelry such as rings, bracelet, and necklace. Thirdly, stable under different physiological conditions. A variation in body fluids composition among individuals do not significantly affect the alloy performance, and suitable for use in hot and humid climates. Last but not least, a good durability and structural stability, which is nickel chromium alloy maintains its surface quality and mechanical integrity over time, and less prone to surface degradation compared to less resistant metal. And now we can look the example figure that shows a nickel chromium alloy. First, we can look the jewelry which is that have plus with gold and make it maintain material and good high quality. Now we can look of disadvantage of nickel chromium alloy in the jewelry industry. So first, the potential for long-term micro corrosion, which is auto corrosion resistance is high, where the micro corrosion may still occur over extended period of use. And secondly, depends on the surface condition. That means scratch or surface damage can reduce corrosion resistance, and foam decrease if the protective surface layer is compromised. Thirdly, need for protective coating or surface treatment. Additional coatings or surface modification may be required to enhance corrosion resistance, and this increased processing complexity. Last but not least, is increased manufacturing cost due to surface treatment. And that's true because applying protective coatings require extra materials, equipment, and time, and this may rise overall production costs. So we can see of a jewelry set ring in here is first after a long time we use that will make it any effect that make the quality is not maintained.
So now this slide shows the challenges or limitations faced in the journey of metals from ore to finished jewelry. Firstly, we have health, safety, and environmental issues. First, ore processing can be dangerous. When metals are extracted, toxic dust and fumes can be released. High temperatures and strong chemicals can also cause health and safety risks for workers. Mining also produces hazardous waste, and controlling pollution increases cost and energy use. Because of this, strict safety and environmental regulations are needed. Next, we have sustainable and responsible jewelry production. That is pressure to produce a jewelry in a more sustainable and responsible way. Even though people want eco-friendly jewelry, metals still come from ores. Extracting metals causes pollution and uses a lot of energy. Cleaner and ethical methods do exist, but they are often more expensive and harder to manage. Lastly, another challenge is the rising cost of materials. So the prices of gold, silver, and gemstones keep increasing due to inflation and high demand. This makes it difficult for jewelers to keep jewelry affordable for customers. Overall, these challenges show that while metals can be transformed into beautiful jewelry, the journey from ore to jewelry involves environmental, safety, and cost problems. So now, this slide explains the future trends in the jewelry industry. First, sustainability is becoming very important in the jewelry industry. Mining metals can damage the environment, so many companies now use recycled gold and silver.
They also use lab-grown gemstones, which look the same as natural stones, but are made in laboratories. This helps reduce environmental impact and ethical issues. Secondly, we have advanced manufacturing. Technology has improved how jewelry is made. With 3D printing, jewelry can design very detailed and complex shapes before making the final metal piece. Precision casting also helps reduce metal waste, which is important because precious metals are expensive. Another interesting trend is smart jewelry. Jewelry is no longer just for decoration. This is because some rings and bracelets can track health information, such as heart rate, while others use NFC technology to store digital data. This shows how metals are now combined with modern technology. And lastly is customization and personalization. Customers today prefer jewelry that is unique and meaningful. Jewelry can be custom made, where the metal and design are chosen based on durability, cost, and personal preference. This makes each piece unique and meaningful to the wearer.
Okay, I'm going to read to you the conclusion. In conclusion, the journey of metals from raw ore to refined jewelry is a complex process that connected to ancient traditions with modern scientific advancement, serving vital roles in cultural identity, decoration, and economic value. While foundational metals like gold and silver remain demand to the industry due to their historical significance and versatile properties. This foundation is further strengthened by the use of nickel-chromium alloy, which offer exceptional durability and corrosion resistance for daily wear, even though they present specific challenges regarding skin sensitivity and repair difficulty. Com- Contemporary innovations have revolutionized this lifestyle, moving toward more sustainable and precise methods such as AI-driven exploration and biology to extract valuable mineral from the earth. Unlimitedly, this advancement ensure that the value and quality of jewelry are preserved while aligning the industry with modern standards of efficiency and environmental responsibility. Thank you.
And this is our references for our reference to do these presentations. Thank you for listening to our presentation for today. I hope you get what we learned and teach for today. Thank you and bye.